Hey guys, AscendantGod here and below. Alright, I'm here with Great Shadow Legends. I am in Gold 4 doing a fight. Another point that I'm trying to make again with Tomb Lord. And I hate to keep bringing Tomb Lord up. I'm not trying to beat him up. Like I said, I do want to like him because he was my first legendary. But again, this is just kind of my point in Arena. Again, where Tomb Lord is just not suitable for Arena. And also going to prove my point of where defense teams aren't. Because as you can see, the majority of the teams are the speed. You have one crit rate here, speed. Surprisingly, this list doesn't have as much speed as usual. Usually it's at least 80 to 90% speed on this. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this fight with me against Tomb Lord. Tomb Lord, again, this is mainly just because of an ongoing debate on the web and a lot of criticism saying you don't know what you're talking about, you just don't know how to use Tomb Lord. This isn't rocket science. Tomb Lord is quite simple. There's just issues with him. So again, I'm not going to get into all the details. You can watch my other video of like the champion spotlight with Tomb Lord, know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we got the speed aura versus the defense aura. This is a part of what my point is too in this video is number one, that Tomb Lord was not fixed. I'm sorry, he was not fixed, at least not for Arena. He's a little bit better for dungeons, but he was not fixed for Arena. Number two, showing you why speed auras are superior. And number three, I've done videos before where, you know, Tomb Lord's an attack down, defense down champion, Tyrell's an attack down, defense down champion. So this is actually both of them with the defense auras in the front. Both of them even have Rain Beast, and they have a team that's ready for defense and ready for the long haul, resurrect champions, lock your cooldowns. So I think they have a fair chance. I mean, they're all ascended, they're level 60s. Their team power is actually, what is that, like a little over 30% higher than mine, okay? So you would think if this was a speed team, I'd be worried. With a defense team here, I have no concern, none at all. Look at me, do I look concerned? No, not concerned, watch. You're about to find out why in just a second. Alright, so here we go. Some people just don't learn, though. I'm sure there'll be some other excuses. Oh, the champions weren't geared enough. The gear is obviously showing in the numbers. Their gear is quite a bit better than mine. Now look at how far ahead I am already. Even all my other champions are ahead of them. Some of these are really, really slow, so you can tell they have no speed. These are probably, I can tell Tomb Lord is loaded up with probably mostly defense, ton of hit points. Well, actually no, because of his numbers up here, this must be defense. So he has a lot of hit points. So alright, so with this group here, of course I'm going to do my speed up. There's not really a whole lot that I need to do differently here than usual. The Broadmaw I'm not worried about right now. Once champions go down, then I'm going to be worried about Broadmaw. This is a solid team though. I mean, Tomb Lord can do attack and defense down, which is decent. But again, he doesn't belong in Arena because you'll see if he does get the chance to cast it, it does no damage. So you only have 4 players. So 1 out of your 4, 25% of your team is doing something that does absolutely no damage on their end. I mean, yes, it reduces your damage, reduces defense, but that's assuming that he gets a chance to cast it, number one. Number two, that your champions are attack based. If your champions are defense based, you know, like say Rain Beast, attack down isn't going to do anything to him. And I mean, who doesn't use defense down? But I use defense down with Tyrell, and watch the damage that's going to happen here. Okay, and he's loaded for Clan Boss, so he has lifesteal gear on. He's not even geared for Arena, but he's so good that I use him in here. Even with Tomb Lord geared specifically for Arena, he still wasn't better than Tyrell. So, alright, here we go. So you can tell they have a lot of hit points, they have a lot of defense. So, go up here. You see, Rain Beast has a ton of defense, because normally he doesn't hit very well. Alright, so now I'm going to lock them all down, and see, here's the problem again, is they have a ton of defense, but I'm weaning them down because I've had all these initial attacks, and they've just been taking hits. They're not doing anything yet. Alright, and then now I'm going to lock a turn meter. Now, since he's below 50%, I could go for him. He might resurrect him, but I'm probably just going to kill him again anyway. I don't remember how much Broadmoor resurrects somebody with, how many hit points, but no, actually Nethral's getting his turn anyway. He usually does get his turn before me. So, alright, so they have a lot of resistance, but he had a he had a provoke, so he couldn't resurrect anyway. So, alright, so I definitely got plenty of time here, so I'm going to wean down Rain Beast a little bit. And, I mean, this is sad. Look at this. And they haven't done anything yet. He had one single attack and I had a provoke, so he did one weak little attack. Look at our hit points, there's nothing there. So, I'm going to... I have plenty of turns to kill Broadmoor. I'm going to have at least 3 more players kill at least these 3 before he goes, because I'm going to use her speed. Boom, Tyrell can go next. And look at everybody already has an attack down too, because I'm already kind of... Alright, so now he can't resurrect. Well, Rain Beast can resurrect. He has an ability too, but it's... No, he's going to die before he even... He's stunned. Alright, now I could do the AoE. I'm going to let Tomb Lord go ahead and attack me and see what happens. See if he has his tombs maxed out. If he has... I'm probably going to kill Tomb Lord before he can by accident. I can't even keep them alive when I want to. Again, that's why no concerns. I mean, defense teams, they don't work. I mean, I understand if you're bored with, you know, the game, you're bored with the speed teams, you're sick and tired of seeing it all the time. I get that you want to have a defense team just for fun, and really, like, look at my defense team. I mean, I don't have hardly anybody on there because, like, what I've found in Arena is that the longer you stay in here getting win after win after win, which with my battle logs, I win like 95% of all of my fights, and it gets you up against harder and harder to play players. But see, I do a lot of speed teams as well, but that's because a lot of them are speed. DP. Oh, this is defense. I apologize. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so you can see, like, victories, mostly victories, all victories. Okay. So see, like I said, I don't ever lose, so there isn't any reason for me to have a solid defense team. You don't get anything from that. But anyway, so I'm going to do this Tyrell one real quick just to finish up here. They only have 105, which is, it's like when a defense team, and I'm like, oh, they only have 5,000 more than me. But again, with a defense team, they're at a huge disadvantage. And again, you're going to see why. There's no way a defense team is going to have more speed than my High Katoon, because my High Katoon has that 19% speed aura, basically 20% speed aura, and she has like 150 freaking speed on her. She has like 250 speed, something like that altogether. It's a little over 250 actually. I think it's like 265 now since I got the glyphs. So, alright, here we go. So you can see I'm way ahead of all of them. And now they have some decent champions, I'll give them that. If they had this on a speed team, I'd be a little nervous. Like, say if they had, instead of Tyrell here, or instead of Rain Beast, they had a High Katoon, or even worse, an Arbiter, I'd be a little nervous. But, again, here, no. All my champions are going to get a turn. Boom, there goes the defense down. Now all of them have their defenses reduced, which means with Rain Beast it's a 2-for-1, because since he's a defense-based champion, reducing his attack doesn't do any good. And that's kind of my point too about with Tomb Lord, where I was saying his attack down doesn't always offer more than Tyrell, because in a lot of cases his defense-based attack. Tyrell is defense-based attack. So the defense down is all they need. An attack down on them does nothing because their attacks are defense-based. So here we go. You can tell Tyrell has quite a bit of a shield there. I really need to get gear on my arena champions eventually where I can get shields on them. It would be nice, but I just don't have the gear for it yet. So alright, here we go. So again, like I said, all my champs are getting a turn, and now look at their turn meters. The only one that might go here anytime soon is Alton, but he's probably going to get provoked by her. And so yeah, he's provoked and an attack down and a defense down. He's garbage now. He would probably be my biggest concern, just because if he kills something, well, no. Lugan is, because Lugan has the lock cooldowns. Assuming they pump the tombs into them. Even if they don't pump the tombs into them, it's still an 80% chance to lock you down. So like 3 out of my 4 champions would most likely get locked down from him. Wow, his Altam didn't hit hard at all. Just weird. Oh well, usually you want to have him hit really hard, because if he kills a champion, I think he resurrects all your allies. Alright, so I don't want Lugan going. So again, like, I'm in full control here. I pick and choose what I want them to do. So I don't want him locking my cooldown, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him down. I'm not worried about Tyrell because Tyrell's biggest threat to me is reducing my defense. Well, if they don't have anybody that can hit me, what does it matter if he reduces my defense? Right, now he's stunned. I mean, this is game over right here. I'm going to take out Alton first, even though surprisingly he didn't. Well, maybe he does hit hard because, see, the thing is like Martyr and Tyrell are both clan boss. Nethril used to be. Nethril is not clan boss anymore. He's exclusively for arena and dungeons. So I've been able to re-gear him a little bit for more attack, but as you can see from those hits, like they were like, what, 17, 1800 a hit, he doesn't hit very hard. His A2 and A3 are really what's worthwhile, which is weird because he's an attack-based champion, and so you would think he does damage, but not really. I mean, even his A2 and A3, like his AoE damage, it's like, okay, but nothing that great. So, alright, this is over. I'm just going to auto it out. Done deal. And look at me, having defense aura, making him tougher. So yeah, it's taken a little while to win his life down, but I mean, look at what he did to me. And that was with defense down on my champions. And he has a defense aura on top of whatever gear he had on him, and their team power was 5,000 more than me. So, again, no, nothing. You got nothing with these types of teams. And again, to prove my point, because I am kind of surprised that you see some of these teams with these other auras, the attack aura, crit aura. Those would probably be some easy wins, but then again, just about everything is easy wins for me. So I'm going to refresh just to show my point as far as speed auras. So, alright, 3 out of 4 speeds here. 2 out of 4. That's weird. And then the last 2. So, the majority, I mean, like, what is it? You have, out of this, what is it, like 4, 12 altogether? So you have 4, 8, no, 10 altogether. And out of the 10, you have 3 out of the 10. So a little bit more than a quarter, like basically like about 30% you have without speed. Everybody else has speed auras because they know better. And those are the ones that pose the biggest threat to me. If a group goes before me, usually most of the time I lose. And if I don't, I'm very fortunate. But in most cases, I lose. So yeah, but that's all that I got for today, guys. Again, my point here was, I'm not hating on Tomb Lord. It's just kind of my point that, number one, Tomb Lord isn't that spectacular. But you didn't even get to see him in action, so this doesn't do a good job at showing that. But it does show that defense auras are not the way to go in arena. I mean, at least if you're a defense team and you don't really care about taking some losses, sure. But I mean, if you don't care about taking some losses, just put like a level 1 champion in there. Who cares? I mean, it's not like you see the battles or have any way to see what happened, other than looking at your battle log. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand. It doesn't really make any difference. But anyway, point being here though is, I mean, speed auras do have the upper hand here. It's you're always going to have a big advantage when it comes to the speed auras. But I mean, I could show some more battles here, but I think I kind of got my point across. I mean, I think that's it for now. So anyway, again, defense auras don't work in arena. Tyrell's decent in arena, as you can see with me, but only with a speed team. Even when they added Tyrell in the lead, it was still just as worthless as Tomb Lord because you never even got a chance to use him. So, or actually, no, correction. Tyrell did cast an attack, which is more than Tomb Lord did. So again, kind of proving my point that Tyrell's a little more worthwhile than Tomb Lord. But anyway, so that's all that I got for today, though, guys. Again, just my main point behind this is that in arena, go with speed. Go with speed. It's a better bet. Even with my champions, they have speed, and like 2 out of my 4 champions have a ton of defense. They're not even loaded with attack or designed with crit rate, crit damage. They're designed to survive on clan boss. So with that said, I'm even still able to use them in here because of how much an advantage speed gives me. If they weren't on clan boss, I would have them geared much differently with a lot more crit rate, a lot more crit damage. They would be decimating people in here. But again, with the champions that I have, it makes the most sense to have them go on clan boss and arena because they are my best teams in here. I mean, especially with Martyr. Martyr is a must for clan boss. Counter team, amazing. And then in the arena, though, too, an AoE attack down and a provoke? Yes, please. So that's it for now, though, guys. So anyway, any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, stupid statements, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Otherwise, hopefully this kind of gets the point across here. So, because you see this in Gold 4, so if you're not in Gold 4, you see most of what you're going to see in Gold 4 is speed teams, and there's a reason for it. So, all right, guys, but until the next episode, take care. Hi, guys, this is Anthony here, also known on this channel as AscendantGod. Wanted to thank you for checking out my channel here, really appreciate it. Be sure to check out the other videos. I got plenty of goodies on here. Also check out the description sections in the videos. Got plenty of links on there for all different kinds of goodies that I think would be worthwhile for you guys. If there is something in particular that you don't see on my channel that you want to see, be sure to let me know in the comment section as well. And I think that's about it. All I've got. I'm just going to get back to this thing here. I'm pretty sure if I just...
Oh, we have such sights to show you.
Wow. That's really funny. Same here.